What is up, Asbury First? Ian Urriola here. And dreams are a funny thing. Until recently, I had a real difficult time waking up and remembering what my dreams were the previous night. But a few years ago, I started taking antidepressants, and I've had some wild, zany dreams since then. One has stood out in my memory since the early days of the pandemic, and it actually involves this church. Picture this. It's the second Sunday of Easter, and our sanctuary is packed to the rafters. The service hasn't started yet, so the chancel is still empty. The beautiful prelude just starts to wrap up when all of a sudden there is this loud celebratory shout from the back of the narthex, and the doors burst open and the choir floods in from every which direction, and we all start hooting and hollering, and confetti starts to come down and fly like it's the end of the Super Bowl, and we're dancing. The choir is singing the Newsboys 2003 classic bop, He Reigns. When all God's children sing out, now, I know what you're thinking, and you're right. This is weird. I'm a lifelong member of Asbury First, and I know that we definitely do not hoot and holler, and we certainly do not dance. I was here in 2003, and the Newsboys definitely was not then, nor is it now, and nor will it probably ever be in our choir's repertoire. And we all know that when the service is over, someone is going to have to clean up all of that confetti. Why? My subconscious thought that in the early months of the pandemic, that was the image that my brain needed. I have no idea. Nevertheless, the choir kept on singing, and I was jolted awake when our own Reverend Dr. Stephen M. Cady II burst down the center aisle wearing a long, flowy, bright blue academic gown while riding a shiny Razor scooter. Dreams are weird, but as a people of faith, we know that dreams are what sustains us. The more weird and the more wild, the better. Hold fast to dreams, the poet Langston Hughes tells us, because if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Each and every one of us here are the beneficiaries of countless people who came before us, who dared to dream. For over 200 years, Asbury First has stood in the Rochester community in some form or another. We have only made it this far because countless people came before us and dared to dream, and through the power of the Holy Spirit, made those dreams a reality. That's why I give to Asbury First. I give to Asbury First to honor the dreams of all those who came before me. I give to Asbury First because they dreamt of a church that would be a blessing to all who entered its doors, and would in turn inspire those to be a blessing to their neighbors. I could go on and on about the myriad ways in which Asbury First has been a blessing to me throughout my life. I'm not the person who I am today without the people of Asbury First United Methodist Church. But to be perfectly honest, none of that is why I give to Asbury First. I give to Asbury First because since our ancestors had faith in us, I have faith in those who are going to come after us, in our descendants, to carry the mantle that we leave for them. We were given a sure foundation, and we owe nothing less to the next generation, to our children's children's children. I'm so extremely excited about the ways that God is going to continue to work through the people of Asbury First in the years to come, how our communications ministries will grow and deepen and strengthen, and the same for our volunteer ministries. And so I hope that you'll join me in giving regularly to Asbury First, because I know that we're a congregation of dreamers. The weirder and more wild, the better. And hey, maybe one day we will all get to see Stephen burst down that center aisle on a brand spanking new shiny Razor scooter. Doesn't hurt to dream. Asbury First, I'll see you soon.